another video you guys were expecting. So guys, in the spirit of JAPA, like I used to tell people, it's not just about JAPA, it's about JAPA with benefits, the JAPA that pays, the JAPA that makes sense. Because I was thinking of JAPA, using your life savings to JAPA, and in the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, you got nothing to show for it. I said you got nothing to show for it. So why did you leave us in Nigeria? So that's why I used to tell people JAPA with sense. So in the spirit of JAPA with sense, one of the benefits that actually comes with JAPA is what? Permanent residency. Because trust me, why will you be going to a country where there is no permanent residency attached? But no, there's some immigrants that has actually found themselves in a country that does not really have permanent residency due to some circumstances. E.g., if it's, for example, now for study purpose, for work purpose, for example, maybe you're a nurse, you move to Qatar, you know that one, there's nothing like permanent residency. You'll be renewing your visa every year. For example, maybe you go to a country like Russia to study medicine or any of this, you know that I think there is now permanent residency in Russia now, like that's what I'm saying. So that's why I said, depending on the condition of your immigration, there's some countries that you and I know they don't offer permanent residency, but then that's the country you can use as stepping stone to just enter and use to pivot your career before you now move to the one that has permanent residency. But then even at that, in the view of that, there's some countries that they are not so kiniko like all this UK, Canada and everything, but then you can see them to as stepping stone. I think is in my video, in as much as I want to like talk according to how it's easy to get PR in these countries and everything, but then you people know that I've passed that stage of reading for my phone, writing for my notes and everything. I'm just gonna be talking for my brain, and in that view of talking for my brain, talking for my head, that is me talking according to the research I've done in the past, my experience. You people know I am not really an immigrant like that. I am just an immigration research queen. So according to my personal research, talking with clients, doing consultation, doing this like just in the immigration space, I'm just gonna be talking in my head. So if I make this list and you feel like no, this country is this country is that, remember that it is my own personal opinion and personal research. If you have anything contrary to this, you can actually leave it in the comment section. Tell me why you feel like this country is not so, this country is this thing. Of course, I would love to learn from you, because trust me, nobody is an island of knowledge. But then in the view of you leaving your comments, don't leave comments like me and you are fighting. We're not fighting. We are here to teach each other. I teach you, you correct me respectfully. Don't come out it's like me and you were dragging husband and wife together. Please, we are not fighting. Anyways, before we actually dive right, let's actually dive right into the video. Thank you so much. So guys, the first one on my list, in as much as I don't want to do it in particular order, but sometimes this country just keep appearing in my head. God, are you saying something to me? The first one on my list is Gbogbo, because it would be a disrespect if I call another country before this country. It's a disrespect. And why I'm actually kind of putting this country in first is because of how easy the permanent residency is. Because it's like the permanent residency is doing like you if you are not careful, like if you are not going in this immigration process, you think it's SCAM, because how can you get permanent residence in less than 3 months? Like you are moving to a country newly for the first time and you are getting permanent residency in less than 3 months. Which type of thing is that? Oh, you tell you that you believe, but my dear, permit me to introduce you to that #1 country that actually gave you your permanent residency in less than 3 months. Please, my dear, what's the name of that country? The name of that country is USA. That's the Babaku country in this world. That's the only country that can give you your permanent residency, aka green card, in less than 2 months. Anyways, the thing is, green card PR is alternative to green card. So in USA they call it green card, but in general immigration is actually permanent residency. So you actually reside in the country, depending on the pathway. It could be for 5 years, could be for 10 years. Then after you've lived for 2 or 3 years, then you can actually apply for your citizenship. Before I even continue, do you know that after you've gotten your permanent residency in USA and you live for like 2 or 3 or 4 years, depending on the condition of how you got the green card, you can actually apply for your citizenship. You don't have to live up to 10 years. In less than 5 years in the USA, do you know you can actually be a citizen? Oh my dear, you people do not know. But you people are always going to the UK to the anyways, as I was saying, so USA can actually give you permanent residency in less than 3 months. But is it that less than 3 months? It says I talk come as it's sweet, but it's not as sweet as that, but it's actually as sweet as that. But because this one is kind of dependent on your occupation. There are different ways you can actually use in getting your permanent residency in USA. You can use, for example, the EB2 NIW, the one I talk about that is not popular. And then this one that is 3 months on, that is clinical, is according to occupation. For example, if you're a nurse, a medical doctor, a radiographer, all these health skilled, not just health skilled. If you go on USCIS website, you will see the list of occupation according to green card. So USA has different ways, different pathways they can use to give you permanent residency, but they have different categories. They can have permanent residency based on occupation, permanent residency based on qualification, just like that EB2 NIW, permanent residency based on so you find the category you fall into. For example, if you're a nurse, there's no need for you to do EB2 NIW for green card. That's long distance. Just do your NCLEX exam, get a job in USA, and then your employer will file for you. In fact, before you find yourself inside US of A, your employer will be like, "This is your green card." That is how cheap. That is how cheap it is. Every nurse inside US right now, they have their green card in their hand. So I think today you should study nursing. That's what I'm saying. It's not just nursing. I just use nursing as, like, you know, because everybody knows nursing. So there are so many occupations. Like I said, you can visit the USCIS website, see the list of eligible occupations that can actually get this thing. So one is, make sure you get a job in USA. After getting a job, you apply files for you. And that's it. You're a PR person, you're a PR holder, as cheap as that. And if you know you can't get a job in USA, the alternative way is EB2 NIW, or the other one I talked about. I'll put in the link in my description box. I've talked about EB2 NIW and different pathways to get green card in the US of A. Just click my playlist. You see USA has a playlist. Go through it. You see the videos and every other thing. And I offer some service relative to EB2 NIW or the other one. So you can send me a link. You can send me a DM. Like, I have some companies in US I actually partner with. So if you're interested, you can send them mail, you can send a DM. Anyways, after I've removed the babala of anybody, the number one top country in the world, since I've removed some of the list, then others cannot follow, because the countries that actually give you PR in less than 2 years, the USA and others. Now let's talk about the others. The others, how can I pick it? Should I call like this? Should I call like this? Should I pick like this? Anyways, there's actually another country that people do not used to talk about. This one is doing similarity like UK. As like this one is doing like UK, is doing like US. It's just there. You just like, I'm not in this country. Do you want to be a UK? Do you want to be a US? It's just far away. The next country on my list is Ireland. Ireland is that country that people are never talking about. Oh God, Ireland is just there, just sipping wine. There's some immigration process that Ireland does. It looks like US. Some immigration process looks like UK. Ireland, which one are you doing? Don't stop confusing each other. Stay in one place. So Ireland has easy permanent residency, but this one as well is actually job job restricted or job located. But the good news is there are a lot of jobs that eligible jobs here. But the good news again is most of these jobs are health-related jobs. But the good news is, aside the health-related jobs, we also have some jobs that are not health-related, and you can find yourself in this list. But another good thing is, just go to Highland website and type, or just type on Google Highland shortage list. When you see that Highland shortage list, go through and check the list of occupations, the occupations code and everything. You see all those occupations they are eligible for permanent residency in less than 2 years. So there are different pathways you can use to relocate to Ireland to get this your permanent residency. Either you go there as a study study person, then when you study, get a job, or you apply for a job. And this thing, you know that I told the people that Ireland is doing like UK and USA. Ireland is that country that if you have those qualifications, no, this one is. This, if it's some countries, I know the country that they cannot easily give you job from outside Ireland, but Ireland is that country that real life, in real legal life, if they say this job has visa sponsorship, you will get a sponsor. You need to just make sure you meet the qualification and everything, send your CV and everything, and you will get a job. So once you've gotten a job from Ireland, from Nigeria or your home country, and get Ireland in less than 2 years, the employer can actually file for your permanent residency, and that's it. And that is it. So UK and Ireland, like I said, they have this similar immigration and everything, just like UK too. If you see visas, job sponsorship, and you apply, of course they're going to hire you. And again, another thing for Ireland is, if you cannot apply for a job entirely, as soon as I'm making this video, I don't have a company I partner with in Ireland. Maybe if I have in future, of course I'll make it that video, so you can actually get some of this recruitment agency to assist you, send them your documents and all of those things like that. So when you get here, apply. So Ireland is that country that gives you PR. It has 2 years also. The rest of my list is, sorry, where did I find? So I told the people I don't need to check my phone and talk. But sometimes you have to jot things down because I know I used to do some different. This is New Zealand. New Zealand is also another country that is doing like Ireland, doing like UK, doing like USA. Like I said, everybody just wants to copy US. New Zealand has the same symptoms as Ireland. Yes, that one too is occupation restricted. So you can go on New Zealand website and check and type out green list, New Zealand green list. But before you go there, I've made a video about this New Zealand green list. I'll put in a link in my description box. You see all country playlists, then you see New Zealand as a playlist. I've made a detailed video about New Zealand green list, how to apply this thing. So this New Zealand green list, that if you find your occupation in this green list and you apply and you get a job, you can see tier 1 clinical. When you get a job, you're eligible to automatic permanent resident. They know the price and no be beans. They know they say I should buy anything. That's how it is. That's the price tag. As long as your occupation is located in this green list, you are eligible for automatic permanent resident. They are not even pricing it. They are not even saying bring your kidney, buy a non like that. But then the thing now is yeah, so we have some requirements. There's some, like I said, go and watch the video. There's some that you have to apply for job. There's some that you have to apply for job. Just send your document to the evaluation board and everything. I've made detailed video about that already. So the next on my list is guess the next on my list. Guess the next on my list, you. The next on my list is the next one is Belize. Belize is also another country that people don't used to talk about. Belize is in the, what's it called? Caribbean. Yes, it's one of those countries that you will have peace of mind 6 months. The next 6 months you have not peace of mind because that place is on island. Yes, it's an island, is in Caribbean. So they used to have all these natural disasters like any con. So 6 months you're enjoying life, but you see all this June to November to December, my day, they will be telling you sleep on the floor, you can't. So Belize is also another country that you can get permanent residency easily. But now I'll tell you the condition: 6 months peace of mind, 6 months less peace of mind. But then people are actually still living there. It's actually another country, and again, Belize is also another country that actually give citizenship by birth. If you give birth there, you have citizenship. Now, did I even tell you about US? USA too is another country that if you give birth, you have a green card. You're picking, we have citizenship. But Ireland, I know I tell you that Ireland is in between US and UK. Ireland and UK, they are the same. They are in the same coven. If you like born 15 children, they will not give you any citizenship. One color. The next on my list is Canada. I don't know you guys have been expecting that. It's finally Canada. So Canada is also another country that you can actually get PR in less than 2 years. There's some people that even get it in 6 months, in 1 year, and everything. So the thing is, Canada has different, a lot of pathways, just like USA as well, that they can use to actually get permanent residency. It can be provisional nomination, it can be express entry, it can be through work visa, it can be through study visa, it can be through Atlantic, it can be through depending on the one that you want, depending on the witchcraft, depending on how you want it. Maybe in my next subsequent videos, I'll make a video about how to get the easiest way to get permanent residency in Canada. Though before now I made a video about fastest and easiest way to relocate to Canada, right? And these pathways as well, they actually lead to Canadian permanent residency. So I'll put in the link in my description box. You will see Canada as a playlist. So if you want to jump to Canada, need Canada immigration process, you need an agent, a company in clinical. I actually have a company I actually partner with in Canada for work visa, for study visa, for tourist visa, for PR, for anyone that you think about. Check the link in my description box. I have a playlist. I type to it available packages. You see the price, you see the everything that is there. You understand? Then you actually show your interest to email to this thing. So the next on my list is Portugal. Portugal is also another country that makes their permanent residency very easy. And I think that these ones are just looking for cheap people. They're just looking for people to come. They're just looking for people to come. The next on my list is Czech Republic. Czech Republic is that country that people are not even thinking about. You're not even looking at. Okay, one bit, and it's actually in the Schengen country. So this is one of the countries that I can see that is in the Schengen area that makes permanent residency or permanent stay for foreigners actually easy. Yes. So if you're actually studying in Czech Republic or through work visa or anything, after less than 2 years or so, you can actually apply for permanent resident, and they have different pathways as well. In my next subsequent videos, I'll be taking these countries one after the other and be talking about how to actually get permanent residency in this country. But as I'm making this video, I've talked about some of them already in my previous videos. I have different playlists for different videos. Just click the link in my description box, scroll down, scroll through my playlist, and choose any country that you want. You get the rest of my list is like feel free to shop around. The rest of my list is so that it will not be like somebody did not just had it, because I know you people will be expecting this one. This one reluctantly that I used to put it more reluctantly, because the goal of heavy immigrants after collecting PR is what? Citizenship. Is what? Citizenship. The next one on my list is UK. No, UK is supposed to come before I say this statement. UK one is 5 years. One kingdom. I don't know 5 years. If you collect postgraduate work permit, it's not count to it. So 5 years, only after 5 years you can collect PR in UK, and it is called indefinite leave to remain. Thank you so much. I've clarified that one. So why I did not count it is because in UK, if you go and study 1 year masters, you let 1 or 2 years postgraduate work permits, right? You see that your 2 years, you're just dashing nature. They're not gonna count it for you. I feel like this thing is not fair. That's why I just put it. The rest of my list too, reluctance that I had to this list is Australia. Australia, so Australia has different pathways you can actually use to apply for permanent residency, but majorly is always point based. Australia did not do this occupation like this, so in as much as even that their PR that is point based is based on occupation as well, but compared to, for example, like US now, US no, they do point calculator, English higher test. No, as long as your job is in the list, you are already getting the green card. Nobody is stressing. Same with Thailand, you're not counting at any point. As long as your job there, is your degree equivalent to us, and that's it, they give you. But you see Australia, they give you mark for having high bra, mark for having highs, mark for this one, mark for that one, mark for this one. There's some certain age of people, like when you get to this particular age and you want to move to Australia, I'll tell you, please do not try it, because trust me, you're just going to be working, because they are great for age. Australia and age like 5 and 6. I don't know, maybe, and that country is not even the youngest country. Okay, is Google the last continent? Maybe that's why it's behaving like class bomb. Australia is behaving like class bomb. They will give you mark for anything. So once you attain a certain age, don't even bother moving to Australia. Just Babylon. And even after collecting PR in Australia, to get their citizenship, oh my days. Oh my days. Then in my next subsequent videos, I'll be talking about countries that you can get their citizenship easily. For example, like US now, once you get your green card in less than 5 years, apply for citizen, nobody's stressing your life, you get it. In Canada, you get citizenship easily. In Highlands, their citizenship is not easy, but their PR is easy. I don't know the range capital. UK, their citizenship is a mixture. I don't know whether it's a mixture. But you see Australia, you can get, after going through holes and everything, I've gotten PR. Time for citizenship. You have to call the Lord the Father to come down and intervene in your matter, because okay, sure, ordinary. People get it too. I'm not saying that people do not get it. People get it. But since that you've gotten PR, maybe your mind should be, since I've gotten PR, maybe I should get citizen. These ones, they're gonna feel like they're gonna see something. So this is me just saying, that's why I put it at the last, so that it's not like this video is not complete. I don't mention the top country, you understand? So before you actually finalize that, Australia is the place, hey, me check it like this and be coming, especially because of So in the next subsequent videos, I'm gonna talk about countries that is easiest countries to actually get citizenship. And I thought that we actually have some countries that actually have permanent residency by investment, citizenship by investment, and all of those. But the thing is, it's not small money. It's a small money. Even Canada actually has citizenship by investment, and that's why I say Canada has different pathway. So make sure you stay subscribed on this channel, because I'm going to be bringing you guys good tidings. So guys, I'll be guys later on today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye for now.